What's up, guys? Congrats on making it to day three. Today we're going to be talking about flexibility, and there's three different aspects of flexibility that I would like to discuss with you today. So the first is flexibility in your legs. The second is flexibility in your body, and the third is flexibility in your mind. So let's start with flexibility in your legs. If you've been following since day two, you've been doing a morning run as much as you can, and I've been keeping up with that. And one thing that you'll know or you'll see with running is that it's good to stretch. It's good to, you know, it's good to go. It's good to be easy on yourself and not injure yourself and not leave yourself in pain. So there's two things I can recommend. The first is what most people do, which is just stretching for like 10 minutes beforehand. Um, this is really when you do it in the morning, especially. Uh, it's going to really let your mind relax. It's really going to open up your body and get that blood flow going. Feels really great. Helps you feel more awake when you do it. If you know when you wake up, one of the first things anybody does or people usually do is they stretch when they wake up, and that's because stretching is um, our body's natural response to being lay still and getting stiffer as we sleep. So loosen it up. Give it a couple toe touches. Go down with your feet wide and put your foot to your butt or as high up and back as it can go to stretch the front of your legs. One innovative one that is designed to help adjust for sitting a lot is to get a chair behind you and then put your foot up against the back of a chair, uh, on the seat, but also on the back, and then just go down, sort of squat on that other knee, and you'll feel it in the front of your leg above your knee. It feels really nice, and yeah, it's really ergonomic. It's really good. So that's your legs. The second thing that I do, which is not what most people do, is when I run, I try to run really gentle. So I don't even stretch. Um, but when I run, I let my feet land very gently, which means I'm slowing down my leg and my foot as it's going toward the ground. Um, this takes a lot of concentration, but and for a long period of time, I have to sustain that concentration. But um, it loosens up my legs, and I can run as long as until I get tired. Like my legs don't hurt, I don't feel stiff or sore at all. So I recommend that if you can try it. You can't just give it some toe touches, etc. Um, the second thing about flexibility that I want to talk to you about is posture, is with your back and your shoulders. So um, there's a lot of ways that people sit or stand that is harmful to our mind and our body, and that is sitting like this or standing like this. It's hunching, and when we do that, it's essentially assuming the position of somebody who is sad. So somebody who sits like this or stands like this, if like you're feeling down or depressed, it's very common that people will slouch. It's a natural emotional reaction, and we see it, in cartoons, etc., and in film and on TV. That's how we know that somebody's sad. But when we do that, even if we're not sad, our body recognizes that stance. Even if we're just looking at our phone, or even if we're just, I don't know, like looking under a cabinet, I guess. Um, our body recognizes that as sadness and will reinforce that with uh, brain chemicals. So be careful, notice when you do that. And if you can, especially over the long run, if there's any ways you can adjust your seating, adjust your desk. I'm at my stand-up desk. This is my filming booth. I have my hands about here. It's hard to see, but around my belly height, where a keyboard is, and then I have my computer raised. So I'm looking up, and that uh, over the past couple months has really had a drastic impact on positively on how I feel, how I interact, my confidence, residually over and over. Standing like this for a long period of time really does me good. And if you can do that, do it. But let's get into mental flexibility. To mention that we don't want to add too much to our daily regimen right now. Right now is more about building familiarity and comfort with the things that we're already doing. These habits, um, these things that we've tried, are still things that we've tried, and soon they will become habits. Um, and as we do them a couple more times, just another day or two, they'll become habits. And that's really exciting because uh, that will become part of you. It will become natural, and all those benefits will begin to be residual. Those that excited feeling of waking up in the morning, ready to run, that rested feeling of also waking up in the morning and knowing you slept well. That the energy and stamina and mental stick-to-itiveness throughout the day will be there. Um, More and more as you do this. You just got to do this one or two more times, and you're over the hump. Um, Pretty soon you'll be used to it, which means that the things, which means that starting this worked. Um, Remember the meaning of versus is again, and um, I don't know how many times I have to repeat that, but it's these things really impact you when you do them again. So today is about stick to it. Go to bed on time the night, and in the morning, wake up and run. Um, you'll get there. You're already there. You're doing great. Good job. Um, if you know me and you're doing this, text me, and you know, I'll talk to you. Um, Besides that, mental flexibility is just about forgiving yourself. There have been nights since I started doing this that I didn't go to bed earlier. I didn't even go to bed on time. There was a morning when I didn't do my run. I missed it. I was actually filming one of these. So forgive yourself if you slip up. It's not about perfection. Uh, it's just about doing it again and again and again and again. So if you miss the run in the morning, don't try to catch up. You can if you want to run in the afternoon, do it. But catch it the next morning. Be ready. Um, and don't beat yourself up. This is about doing little things, and it's supposed to be little things because those little things are supposed to be easy. Since they're easy, all it takes is doing them again. And with that, I will leave you. Stretch your legs, run gently, keep your back straight, and be flexible in here. Beyond that, God bless you, and good luck.